my mic wasn't on. What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today on episode 15 of Road to the Draft. Today will be a short one, not going to be a crazy long stream today. I ended up actually twisting my foot yesterday. I've been icing my foot like crazy. I'm in like a lot of pain. So, yeah, it's been crazy the past few days, but I hope everyone's having a good day. What's going on, Nick? What's going on, Jalen? Suo, what's going on, man? Ryan, what's going on, man? I really don't know what to say. I really don't. After hearing JJ Arcega-Whiteside is going to be a tight end, another time in justifying another pick. I mean, look, it makes sense, I guess, because he's more of a block. He may be more of a blocking tight end as of right now, but I'm not happy with it. I'm really not, because maybe he seems, now I feel like, and this kind of goes towards the fact they might be drafting receiver as well, just because, you put JJ as a tight end now, you get another open spot for your wide receiver core now. So I don't know what the hell they're doing. I really don't. Justifying this pick again, once again. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. It's kind of bullshit when you think about it. So, what's going on, Thomas Heffernan? What's going on, man? We got Chief. So why is JJ switching positions? I don't know, because they probably know he's just can't be a wide receiver, or it's just he's not going to make this wide receiver core this year. But now, since we all thought he was going to be pretty much on the bubble of this roster, he is going to be on the roster now, most likely. I mean, is he going to beat Tyree Jackson out? Is he going to beat Jack Stahl out? We'll see. What's going on, Brian? Miles says, what up, Joey? This dude doesn't deserve to be on this roster. I totally agree. So, big JJ, baby, what's going on? Ryan says, I hope your foot gets better. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's my foot's. I twisted my foot. I pulled something in my foot, so my foot is in a lot of pain. So it's been kind of nuts. He's got to put in more weight. He's going to be even slower now. He has to block linebackers and defensive ends. Yeah, I can't see him doing it. I really can't see him getting it done. And it says, what hurts worse, Joey? The ankle of knowing when JJ falls, a tight end, how we will move him to fullback. Josh says, JJ on tight end is smart move on, so you have him. Might as well use him. Maybe you try Rager or at cornerback next. Yeah, you might as well do that. Brad says 500 live. Yeah, I saw him last minute. I didn't know he was actually streaming just now. Diane says, Joey, did you see Chad Mumley? He is a freak on nature. Six says, what up, Joey? I hate this move, bro. If we're switching people, let's move Jordan Malata to the tight end. Yeah, at this point, right? Try some icy hot on your foot. Yeah, I'm icing my foot. I've been putting my whole foot in ice water, and I've been icing it. I've been putting this menthol pain reliever stuff on it. So Cam Off says, hey, Joey, John Kincaid said one of his sources asked him what he would think of Eagles making only one pick in the first round. Are there any scenarios where you would be okay with that? It just depends on the compensation we get back. If we trade back and we only have one pick in the first round, if they trade back 18 and we're able to get another early second rounder and then some picks, depending on how far a team is trading up, I'd be totally fine with it. I got no problem with it at all. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Aaron's at 6'2". At 6'2", aka undersized, slow tight end with stone hands, getting second round money. How could this go wrong? Yeah, at this point, it's either I want to see what happens. I mean, look, I don't know who the number 2 tight end is going to be, but it seems like it's already set in stone that they're going to have their number 2 tight end right now at JJ. Ron says, what up, Joey? Glad you're here, man. I appreciate it, Ron. Thank you so much for coming in, man. Will says, keep the Motrin on deck. Yeah, I'm trying not to go to I'm not trying to take those all day either. Conscious United says, favorite running back in the draft? Oh, man. Favorite running back? Hassan Haskins from Michigan probably is my favorite so far. Thomas says, does this mean we keep Rager? I think, I don't know. Fuck. I really hope not. Because now JJ's off. So now you have an open spot. Plus, going to have another spot because they're drafting another receiver now. I hope he just gets beat out by competition. I hope it's just competition and that's really it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping. You know, that's what I'm hoping right now. So we'll see. So this is watching Philly 500 got me looking at Corral highlights now. I'm starting to like him. Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys. Andrew says, think the Eagles could trade back 15 to the Chiefs and get both their first? I mean, that's what I would ask, but I hardly doubt that's going to happen. Leon says, can we please make a move? Aaron says, what is with Howie putting JJ at the end? I don't know, dude. I don't like it. I really don't like it. This move really pisses me off. Like, it's like, well, you can't work out as receiver because now we're going to be very crowded at receiver, adding Zach Pascal. Now, they're going to draft a receiver, and the Eagles are thinking, well, he's going to have no chance, so we need to make him look good somehow. So let's actually put him in. Let's actually put him in and, see what he's going to do. And I can't stand it. It's just justifying this pick once again for another year. I mean, this is it, guys. This is JJ's last year before he's a free agent. So, I mean, it's pretty much his last year at this point. Ryan says Earl Thomas wants to play again. If you had to pick Tyrann Mathieu or Earl Thomas, who would pick? Yeah, I mean, I don't know about Earl Thomas, man. I heard that news about Earl Thomas today, and I was like, I don't know if the Eagles will actually go for it, if they're actually interested in it. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. We'll see. Don says Stingley's going to fall to 15, no doubt. I mean, we'll see, dude. I don't know where Stingley's going to be able to fall. I don't know how he's going to fall, to be honest. Ron said Philly Vaughn just said he would get the Matt Corral jersey just for trolling. Yeah, no, I'm not interested, bro. Donnie says Stingley would look good in green. Paul Sixer says, how much damage, if any, would take cap-wise if we just release Rager? Is that even an option? I mean, yeah, I think it's like 3-point-something million in dead cap, but it's cheap, though. I mean, who cares if they cut him? I mean, I'm not even worried about that. I mean, there's already rumors about the Eagles moving on, that teams have been calling about Rager's availability, so, we'll see. Splash says moving him to tight end doesn't mean he'll start catching the ball. No, it doesn't. And I think he's slow, man. I just don't think he's even has – I mean, as a tight end, he's not going to be fast. Like, I mean, these tight ends now, like you think you have to be slower for that position, but the tight end position now is – these tight ends are looking like wide receivers in the league right now. You know what I mean? So that position is becoming more athletic as recent time has shown. So I don't think he's going to do much of that position. I mean, I hope he goes after a lot of – hopefully they throw to him a lot if that's the case, but – he's got to do something more than just block. Because United says Corral did RPOs in college 75% of the snaps, so it seems like he would be a great fit. Maybe we could trade Hurts for a late first or early second. Yeah, I don't know if a first-round pick's going to be there, but I say a second-round pick if that's the case. I mean, there's a good chance that they could draft Matt Corral in the second round. It could happen. It really could, because at the end of the day, just maybe they got those 2 first-round picks next year because they figured that they could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get their quarterback secretively this year, knowing that Jalen Hurts is not the guy, and then having those 2 first-round picks to build around Matt Corral. So I could definitely see that happening. I don't want it to happen, but I could definitely see it happening. Van Valley says, I think JJAW's move to tight end is a chance to make. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much, well, because I think because they're going to add so much more talent to the wide receiver core, another body's going to be coming in here as another weapon. Yeah, I think they figured that he's not going to cut it. I mean, that's how I feel. He's not going to cut it. And Philly 500 sent me more pictures of Matt Corral. I don't know why. Mark says, what's up? What's going on, Mark? Suo says, what do you think? Trade up, get Sauce, Jameson Williams, Winfrey in the second, then sign Honey Badger after the draft. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, that's really not a bad draft at all. Like, I would take a chance on Jameson Williams, top 10. I would take a chance on Sauce, top 10. I'd go get Jameson. I don't think Jameson Williams is going to be there after 10, but I mean, we'll see. Perion Winfrey from Oklahoma, I do like him, in the second round. I mean, he could become a really good starter for the Eagles if that's what they want to do. So, I mean, we'll see. Bill says, is Howie vision that stupid to moves Whiteside from wide receiver to tight end? Because he's got no chance in making the team at wide receiver. That's the whole point of it. So now they move him to another position where they got to keep him alive at some point. I mean, I don't know. There's a first round should be all defense. We get the best if we can't get the best receiver. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. Olave would be more realistic, I think. I think Olave would be more realistic than Jameson Williams because if they're already moving up, you're either going to be moving up if you want Jameson Williams, you got to move up. You're not waiting at 15 to go get him, or 18 to go get him. It's not going to happen. So you're moving up for one of these cornerbacks, or you're waiting for Thibodeau to drop to trade up. So we'll see. Brad says, we're coming out of this draft with 1 first-round pick. He says Howie won't move on from Rager. He's one who drafted him before Jefferson. That's unfortunate. Sears says, who would you draft in the first, Sauce or Thibodeau? Oh, Sauce. I mean, I'm picking Sauce over a lot of players. I don't care if Thibodeau's there. I don't care. I pick him over Thibodeau. I pick him over Hamilton. That's how I just feel right now. Arvid says, I'm not sold on Drake London. I could see him being another first-round bust for the Eagles. I don't really believe in him that much. He's always covered. This guy is always covered. Contested catches are great, but that's because he just can't get any separation. He doesn't have elite speed. I feel like this is a pick they have to stay away from. And to me, it's like we don't need a full-grown possession guy. I don't care. If we have to rely on Jalen Hurts being accurate and throw into a possession receiver that has no speed, then it's not going to work. They need more. They need something better to help him out. But I've seen a lot of mock drafts with the Eagles getting Drake London. Unfortunately, that's what I've seen so far. Brad said this draft needs to hurry and happening. Oh my God, got too many nightmare. Ron says, is it fair? Aaron asked King's ransom. Debo is the only had one great season, want nothing more than to replace Rager with Debo and JJ with Pickens. Yeah, I mean, they're asking for a lot right now. And look, it's only one good season for Debo Samuel has had dealt with injuries as well. This is a year-to-year league. If Debo played really well last year, they're going to go off of how good he played last year. You know what I mean? This is why receivers that haven't played good in a couple of years don't get big contracts or big trades happen with some of these guys. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy. Things do change in time. But I would stay away from trading for a wide receiver. I think that ship has sailed now. I think it's too late. You have 6 days before the draft. It's just too late now. I just think they have to deal with drafting another guy. You know what I mean? They have to draft another guy, another receiver. I could see them going receiver first round, 100%. You know what I mean? Leon says, I like that dude. Daxton Hill, he's pretty nice. Watch his dude. Daxton Hill is probably that Malcolm Jenkins piece you want for your defense. Could play safety, could play linebacker, cornerback. Always gets his hands on the football. High football IQ. He's always in the right spot at the right time, getting his hands on the football. He's very rangy with his lateral movement. Daxton Hill is one of my favorite safeties. I mean, I don't know, dude. Between Brisker and Daxton Hill, maybe Petre, those guys are going to be good players. Daxton Hill is probably one of my favorites because I like those moving pieces on defense as a safety that can move anywhere you want. So I really do like him. Siri said, bro, if we trade Hurts, I can see us getting an early second and take Kenny Pickett because he's the most NFL ready and could start this season. A lot of people are starting to think that Matt Corral is more NFL ready than Kenny Pickett is. So we'll see. Fred said, how he's so creative even with justifying crappy picks. True that. Anderson says, can I at least dream that moving JJAW means there's a chance that Eagles might grab 2 wide receivers? Imagine getting Olave and Pickens. Yeah, the defense would still be crap, but that wide receiver won't be epic. No, I totally agree. 5,500. Still send me pictures of Suo says, I don't know if I want Thib. Rubbed me the wrong way when he just left in the middle of the combine. Jalen Devin says, Olave or London? Olave by a landslide, bro. Salty says, I like Jermaine Johnson. He's a Jew guy that was on Netflix, Last Chance U. Jermaine Johnson's definitely going top 10. Brad says, wide receiver depth, edge rushing depth, and safety depth is thin. We lose a lot of games because of horrible depth. I totally agree with that. Aaron says, London would make a better tight end, so please no one tell Howie. Yo, Matt, what's going on, bro? Hope you're having a good day today, man. Ryan says, if I had to pick Tyrann Mathieu or Earl Thomas, I would pick Tyrann Mathieu because he is younger than Earl Thomas. Oh, yeah. And I think he has a lot more years left, too. Gravy says, Christian Harris visited the Eagles. Yeah, I saw that. Christian Harris visited the Eagles. I'm pretty pumped. What does this mean? God, this could be total smokescreen, bro. Like, if they got Christian Harris in the second round, man, that'd be a surprising pick for me. Be a very surprising pick, and yeah, we'll see, man. I mean, Christian Harris, I think, used to be a wide receiver or corner. I forgot what he used to play. I think he used to be a wide receiver. Like, that's how I think he's very athletic, can cover tight ends, twitch receivers. I mean, his coverage isn't that bad either. His tackling needs to get a little bit better, but other than that, I think he's solid. Jay says, you don't think they'll go for Davis? For Jordan Davis? Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think the Eagles are going after defensive line in the first round. I think they're going after corner and wide receiver. Me, I want defensive line. I want Jordan Davis and a cornerback in the first round. Grace says something doesn't sit right with me with Burks. I mean, people have been talking about Burks and his route running is not 100% crisp yet, but he's got good hands and the guy could run, so I think there's just little things that he just needs to be coached on, but I think he's one of the most pro-ready guys coming in here. I really do. I like Treylon Burks a lot. Suo says, 46 people on 2 legs. I appreciate Suo. Dom says, just like Andy Reid and staff drafted D-Jack and Sirianni and the staff drafted D. Smith, Doug and his staff picked Rager. Bill said, seems like Howie won't do anything else in free agency. Probably not, dude. Randy says, would you draft tight end McBride, 6'4", 246 from Colorado State in the 5th? Is he really going? He's one of the top. Isn't he one of the top tight ends, though? You got Dulcich, you got Trey McBride, and you got Jelani Woods. I think those are my top 3 tight ends. You think he's going to be drafted in the 5th? I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. To me, it's kind of offset. I mean, unless they're not getting that much love in the early rounds, I don't know. Sarah says, Londo is overhyped, overrated. Please, no way we take him. Lucio says, tight end. He cannot block. No, he actually can't. He actually can block, Lucio. He can block, but blocking defensive ends and linebackers, I don't know. I don't know if he could do it. So I'm not really sure. Bill said, I think we should keep sending Jalen Hurts pictures. Reese says, I hit the like, show some love. I appreciate it, Reese. Fred says, I smell a second or third linebacker pick coming. Pause. Brad says, we got too many 7, 6, 5th round picks. Would trade up and get another second round. Yeah, I would totally be fine with it. They have enough compensation to go get another second round pick to move up to another second round pick this year. They got 2 3rds. They got 3 5ths. They have a 6th and 2 7ths. I think we gave away that 6th round pick to the Saints. We got a 3rd and a 7th back. So. You champs, I'll take. What a joke! How he's extended again? He's terrible GM. Seriously, Harris is solid for the season, but not for a long haul. Ron says yes. Christian Harris was a wide receiver safety in high school. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. I read about that. I was like, that's why he looks so athletic at his combine. I was like, damn, he looks really good. Told Flip he was still sending Matt Corral picks. Yeah, he was still sending me Matt Corral picks. Shit, I think we take a QB in the second. More and more, I think it could happen, dude. It could happen. Look, I don't doubt it. Like, this is what I think the Eagles were like. We thought these picks maybe be for a quarterback next year, which they could be if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out. But what I think that could happen as well is they could say that we got some picks next year, but we're going to sneak in and get a quarterback to sit behind Jalen Hurts for a year and then start Matt Corral in 2023 and build around him with those 2 first-round picks. I feel like that could actually happen. I'm not kidding. Tears Up says, my top 2 wide receivers, Burks and Olave. Pathias says, happy Friday, Joey. Fred says, Joey McBride, good watch his tape, bro. Charlie says, JJAW is getting another chance. Tells me Rager will get all 5 years of his rookie deal to prove himself. I don't think we are drafting a wide. Oh, no, we're definitely drafting wide receiver, 100%. I don't think. I mean, this just makes the case for drafting another wide receiver as of right now. I think this just makes the case. You know what I mean? So I think it will happen. Andrew says, JJAW can block. He just can't catch, moving the right guard and let him get obliterated. Maybe then he'll get cut. Yeah, maybe. Brad says, Joey, when it comes to our edge rushing depth, what would you do? I don't know, dude. Like, I would go in the mid rounds and get another defensive end if they can. That's going to be more of a rotational guy because look, you have Brandon. I mean, Brandon Graham is like the only left. Who else plays left end besides Graham? I don't know who else plays left end as of right now. You got Teron Jackson. You got Hassan Rex going to be moving to edge rusher, so which is a good thing. So he might actually go on the left side because he's played that side before as a pass rusher. Teron Jackson's a rotational guy. Josh Sweat's for what he's getting paid for, should be a 7 to 9 sack season. And Derek Barnett's back as well. So, I don't know what he's going to do this year, but I'm not promising myself anything that's going on. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Send 500 jail picks. Ray says we could trade 2 5th rounders and get a second and draft Trey McBride. I don't think they move up to the number 2 to get a tight end. I don't think they move in the second round for a tight end. That's way too early. I just don't think they're going to do that. I mean, your second round pick has got to start. Your second round pick has got to start on the field, 100%. She says, it took me a while to come around, but I believe in Jalen Hurts. The man works hard. No, he does work hard, man. It's just, can he, fix himself as a passing quarterback? Here it says, hey, Jason Spears moved the left tackle from tight end. Maybe that's a solution for JJAW. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far with it. It's cool to think about it that way, but I wouldn't go that far with it. David says, I think Howie's going to move up in the draft pick, swapping with Jets and giving them a second or third. Which only does value picks, or you got players he can't. I'm tired of next down. After that, what does Lurie pull the cord? I don't get it. It's comedy. I can't even. I don't know how you're not excited for this draft. I'm pumped for it. I don't get JJ. I think a Whiteside at tight end. Andrew says Barno might be a decent rotational defensive end in the mid rounds. Brad says no one plays left end but BG. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. This guy, bro. It's got to stop. I'm gonna make a video. Ron says, guys, these 2 first-round picks in 23 is to acquire DK if Jalen balls out this season. I tried to keep my mouth shut, but I couldn't anymore. Then Mark says, we need corner with the first pick. I totally agree with that. They should go for Ojabo. If Ojabo's good, look, if they got 2, look, the only reason I'll get Ojabo in the second round, if they have 2 second-round picks, I would definitely pick them up. But if they don't, I would wait till the third round if he's even on the board by that time. So, Matt Corral, QB1. Jeremy says, I just left Philly's channel to watch your reaction. I appreciate it. He's sending me crap like crazy right now. Oh, my God. Uriel says, about time. Finally, they moved JJAW to tight end. In Madden franchise mode, I've always done that and turns out to be a pretty good tight end. Yeah, we'll see. Ron says, if we get another second-round pick, I wholeheartedly feel we should go for Pickens and Ojabo. I think Ojabo will be a savage in a year. Who that dude said, Hurts will never get to show his true talents until Eagles get a different damn OC. Trent says, yo, Joey, if we don't draft Burks, Williams, Pickens, or Wilson, what wide receiver should we draft, or would you then trade for DK, Debo, or A.J. Brown? R. Evans says, Tyree Jackson should be backup tight end over Arcega. Eagle says that JJ sucks at blocking. Mike says, can we move JJAW to Waterboy? Happy Friday, Joey. Let's go weekend. Philly says, Mike, you're funny, Philly. Not falling for it. Philly Founder is messing with you, brother. I don't know, dude. I don't think he's been texting me pictures of Matt Corral since yesterday. Hold on. I'm going to send him this. Hold on. Hold on. He's going to be like, what? Watch this when I send him that. Ray said, let's see. Jeremy Ruggert, Ohio State, 6'6", 252. Would you take him in the 4th or 5th? Oh, I definitely would. I've seen some tape on him. He looks really good. Dave says, Philly Founder says Matt Corral is for pick 18. Yo, I swear to God, I just sent him something. He's going to flip out about it. Sears says, Hurts got to stop running so much to learn how to be a pocket passer. That could hinder Hurts in a long run because defenses will expect him to run all the time. Randy says, only reason I asked about tight ends is because Dallas has been kind of hurt during his tenure in Philly. Jeremiah says, yeah, he's having fun with you. Philly 500 is manifesting. Flash says, Jalen, is he saying that he's texting me pictures? Is that what he's saying in his stream or no? Or is this like behind the scenes and he sent me all these pictures? Blaster H says Jalen Hurts is the future of this team. Fred says he seems to really like him. I don't know. Ron says it's 500 big on Matt Corral. I didn't know that. From what I could see, bro, he's been texting me pictures of Matt Corral since like literally last night, since like early yesterday. Show us what you sent. I just sent like a stupid gif of like putting the middle finger up at him or something. That's all I pretty much put. Jeremiah says I'm about to watch his reaction. Here it says no more Matt Corral. Stroud and Bryce Young are light years better QBs than him. We got the Philly shakedown tomorrow, so it's if Jalen doesn't work out, we go after one of them. Dave says, yeah, he is. Roland says I joined the live first thing I see Matt Corral talk. Oh my god. Yeah. Having Christian Harris on a pre-draft visit, that's interesting. Very, very, very interesting. We'll see though, but JJAW moving to tight end, like what the fuck? What the hell, dude? Eagles Cliff says you and 500 should go live together since you're both live now. Yeah, we'll be live. I jumped on a stream last time. We'll be live tomorrow night. Regardless. So Jeremiah Butler says he's showing y'all draft reaction to Smitty now. Oh, is he? That's funny. Oh, that's funny. I got his stream on right now. It says Stroud needs to be a priority. 100% trade back from 18 if you could get a third first pick next year. Jesse says, what do you think, Tyree? I mean, I love Tyree Jackson, man. He's going to be going to his second year playing tight end, but man, like that ACL injury makes me a little nervous right now. Rose excited or nervous for Thursday? It's definitely both. It's definitely 100% both. Let's see. Philly says Nick Kerr is a great. You know what? I'm not falling for this anymore. That guy said it's separate. Fred said, I think everybody just needs to come and take a deep breath and complete 500. We don't want to lose it close to the draft. Andrew says, so Rager, small, lazy, won't block and can't catch. Where's Howie going to stash him next year? Oh, my God. This guy, I can't deal with him anymore. He's showing. Oh my God, I can't. Chris says you and Flip are both live right now. What am I supposed to watch later? You guys have to spread it out. I didn't know he was streaming, dude. So I might have to. I gotta find out. I'll let him stream first, and I'll stream later on in the day if I have to, or I'll stream at night or something. I guess the opinions on Matt Corral. I think he's got a good arm. I think he can evade the pocket really well. I mean, he's got a really strong arm, which is really good. Like, I love his movement in the pocket. Like, I'm not saying he's bad. Like, I'm just saying, like, you just made a trade with the Saints to, like, have some assurance for next year you go after a quarterback. But is that what those draft picks are for? Don't know. I think there's another thing that could happen right now is that the Eagles could draft Matt Corral and let him sit behind Hurts for a year and then make him the starter next year and build around Corral those 2 first-round picks. I mean, I feel like that could happen. I could. Chris said, JJAW at tight end, his last chance to prove himself. Too bad he'll get cut. Well, Larry says that's how we going to react when we get Desmond Ridder. Let me charge my phone. Actually, Philly 500 is putting my damn battery down. Arvid says I could see the Eagles trading another one of their first round picks to acquire more. Oh yeah, I can see them trading back from 18. I can see it happening. Joey, you think we haven't bought in Garrett Wilson on top 30 visit because Howie thinks he's out of reach? I mean, yeah, probably, but at the same time, it's like, but at the same time, they have talked to Garrett Wilson in person, so maybe they don't have to. They had a little bit of a pre-draft visit. They didn't have an official pre-draft visit with Garrett Wilson, but what they went to his pro day and Olave's, they had a conversation with him for like 15 minutes. So they might not need to because they know where he's at. He wants to be drafted by the Eagles. His favorite quarterback was Michael Vick, playing for the Birds, and he's coming from a football family, and you know what I mean? Like that whole pretty much Garrett Wilson put the Eagles on notice, like from Nick and Howie. He's like, "Yo, come draft me." He thinks that him and Devontae Smith would be the most dangerous in the league. Dom said Jalen Hurts' passing wasn't bad. It wasn't good for what I seen. Watched film on him again, in one pass that he never threw the whole season was the pass post route. If he fixes that, then he good. So here's Dub says, like and subscribe. Hit that bell for my boy Joey. I've been itching to put someone's ass on timeout, people. Appreciate it, man. Jeremiah said, I'm back and forth between you two. Pause. Brian said, how we should move Rager to corner since he can't catch a ball. Maybe it will wear off whoever he covers. That's funny, man. Aaron says Rager could switch of the water girl who runs out during timeouts to water the people who have actual talent. Chris said, what does Brokeback Mountain and the NFL have in common? Both the Cowboys suck. No, he's not. He better not. I will send that back. I will burn it and then send it back with the ashes still in the box, with cold ashes. Definitely not happening. Definitely not happening. Eagle says 500 said he's open to joining streams together. Just asked him. I hate switching back and forth. Bang that like. Appreciate it, man. Fuck, man, this is gonna be crazy, dude. Now I'm starting to get nervous. Like they're actually gonna draft this kid now. Like I'm starting to get like nervous now. That it actually could happen. It actually could. I don't know. Now I'm starting to feel like they're going to draft a quarterback this year, and I feel like they're going to, I don't know, something's going to happen. Ron says, Smitty, Quez, Pickens, and Debo sound good or not? I would love it, but I don't think that's going to happen, though. And it's just time to send 500 to Howie bobblehead. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Eagles clips. I'm talking about Matt Corral. Philly said, Joey, join 500 live together. Come on, please. Chris, I'm nervous we draft Matt Corral in London at 15-18. I think I would throw up. Oh, my God. Someone just said on this stream that I'll burn it. I will burn it. I will burn it. I will burn it and love burn. I will. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And there's a Smitty, Olave, Pickens, and Quez with Dallas at tight end. Sounds perfect. Oh, man. Dave says, Joey, you said you and him have to wear Corral jerseys on draft day. It's funny. Jeremiah says he just sent you a text. Check your phone. Oh, my God, this guy. I mean, this has been going on since last night. Corral. That's all him. That's not even me. Corral. You can't even see it. Can't even see it. But that's what he's been sending me the whole time. Mother says, how you feel about D's? Big Star says, this is how Howie Roseman is the worst GM in football. He will not admit his mistakes. I mean, to keep JJAW at a tight end position right now is fucking brutal, man. Mike said, he said, go ahead and burn it. We'll make good content. I'm gonna put it. You know what? I'm actually gonna make a video on the Matt Corral thing, and I'm gonna put him in the video. I'm gonna put him in the video. You tell him I'm gonna have him in my next video. Tell him right now I'm gonna have him in my next video. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna put him in my thumbnail for the next video. It said, Joey, you think pick 15 and 51 would be enough to move up to trade with Atlanta at 8 for Garrett Wilson? Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, first and a second? Probably. I mean, I would say so. Champ says, Matt Corral, Jersey Joey burning it, ranting as it happens. Chris, I think Easy Money hacked his phone. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, tell him I'm going to have him on my next video. I already know what I'm going to do now. When Howie drafts McFluffy and Drake slow did we overthrow him? Yeah, that's going to be the worst first round. If they draft London and McDuffie, that'd be a total fail first round. There's nothing good about that. Jeremiah says the only move we need to make is JJAW to another team. Chris says, you know what would be awesome if we trade up to 6 and then draft Sauce in front of the Giants. That would make my damn night. If they get in front of the Giants once again to take a player. It's water. It's not soda. I fill all these bottles with water. Hydration. Siggy says, bro, that's ridiculous. I'm dead. Gigi said, why don't you guys just stream together? We're gonna be streaming tomorrow night. I mean, we'll have the Philly Shakedown tomorrow on my channel tomorrow, so we'll have a lot to talk about. Gigi said, making us jump like Devin Allen between streams. Yeah, I know. They said, Joey, he said he will send a jersey to your house. Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be so pissed off if he does that. He's already texted me something else. I already see him on his phone doing something on the stream, whatever the hell he's doing. So. Unless he's not doing that. I wouldn't be surprised anyway. Oh, man. I will not take a jersey like that. Christian Harris is a good... I mean, that's I'm trying to figure out. Will they actually draft a linebacker? I just don't see it happening. Maybe they're doing their due diligence, bringing him in, just seeing what he's all about. As a person, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I love this combine. I loved him as a player before the combine. So... I think it's great. When do the Sixers play? Today? They play today, right? Or when do they play? What's game 4? Andrew says, anyway, the Eagles can hire someone to Photoshop JJAW running a 4-3 as the Raiders will take him. He says, he really ordered you both. No, he did not. He did not. You're kidding, right? You're kidding, right? He didn't do that. There's no way he did that. He was just drafting Corral in the second, unfortunately. Danny said Whiteside to tight end is actually good because he's a blocker, and we kind of, yeah, I get it, but I mean, they're going to take a shot to see what he could do at tight end, but for me, it's just, I guess it's an okay move, but I don't know. I guess we're just sick and tired of him just not being productive and how they're using him and just being a total bust at this point. Maybe he is a better tight end. I don't know. I mean, as long as he's not, like, just think about it. He's not wasting a wide receiver spot now. So at least if he's in a game, he's not one of the main wide receivers that's just a wasted body. He didn't order it, dude. I want to see a receipt. I want to see a damn receipt. He didn't order a jersey. I don't like Sauce Gardner. He's a disrespectful player. We need a good natured men to our football team, not bullies. Matt Corral jerseys. It's cornerback and wide receiver, defensive end, linebacker in the first round. I don't think they're going linebacker first round. I think cornerback, wide receiver, cornerback, defensive end. They could do cornerback, defensive tackle. They could go. Champ says, damn, umbrella boy can't block. Said he didn't order it. I want to see a receipt, bro. I want to see the receipt. I want to see a receipt. Dom said, I won't be shocked if they draft defensive end, wide receiver, OG first 3. Brandon says, just so you guys know, DeMar is the MVP. Aaron says, 2 crowd, Kelly Green's on the way. Extra medium. Chris says, Philly Fine ordered you. He did not. I want to see the receipt. Yeah, you know, I noticed that Easy Money hasn't been in these streams lately. I noticed that he hasn't been in these streams lately, probably because I was he was literally talking about Matt Corral the whole time. Nagasaki says, who else feels we're drafting QB now because they literally refuse to spend money building around Hurts? Dude, that's why it makes me nervous, man. They haven't upgraded this offense whatsoever. Ross, damn Joey, he really did. Got a Corral jersey. He did not, dude. He doesn't know my address. He doesn't know my address. There's no way. He doesn't know my address. It doesn't matter. He might know. Maybe he does. I don't know. I doubt it though. I'm laughing. If it actually happens, we draft Corral. Let's see here. He did not do it. Ron says, "Damn, Joey, he really did. He got Corral jersey on its way near." Eagle says, I'm laughed if it actually happens. We draft Corral. I can get why they do it, but I'm just not a fan of it. I can get why they do it. Look, at the end of the day, who says those first-round picks next year are for a quarterback? You never know. Matt Corral could be the big secret to this draft. The big secret. And if Matt Corral gets drafted in the second round, he will sit behind Jalen Hurts, as they know that Jalen Hurts is not going to be the franchise guy. They give him another year, and then they start him next year. And then build around Matt Corral with these two first-round picks. So my parent likes him, but says he probably won't draft him. You should do a P.O. box so people could send stuff. Yeah, a few people have asked me to do that. I haven't done that yet. I don't know how much it costs to have a P.O. box. I have never done my father has a P.O. box, but I never never used it. Mike says, Violent like him, says he probably won't draft him. Chris says, Shakes, would you be shocked if we draft Davis and Lloyd at 50? Oh, yeah, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked more at Devin Lloyd at least getting a linebacker in the first round. Let's go, Matt Corral. Brandon says he's buying you one. Dude, bull. I want to see a receipt, bro. He's not buying anything. He's not. He wouldn't waste his money on that. He shouldn't. He wouldn't waste his money on that. Because don't jinx us, Joey. No QB. I'm not the one that's jinxing. If it's him that's jinxing us to get a quarterback. I haven't talked about Matt Corral at all, unless it's brought up in the chat. I haven't talked about it. He didn't order a jersey. Is this confirmed that he actually bought a couple of jerseys? I doubt it. Aaron says, Jesus, no, Corral needs to be Voldemort. We do not speak that name. Johnson, how do you feel about trading for Debo? I just don't think it's going to happen, bro. As much as I want it to happen, I just don't think it's going to happen. It's unfortunate, but, somebody says I'm always offending players. Someone got mad because I called JJ a loser. Dude, I want to see the receipt, bro. If I see a receipt, I'll believe it, and I'll totally jump on his channel right now. I'll jump on his channel right now. No joke. Mike says he literally just purchased it. He did not. He did not. He doesn't know my address, so he won't be able to send it anyway. GC Flip is literally buying it now as we speak. I doubt it. Ryan says if we can get Sauce Gardner or Derek Stingley Jr. in the draft and Tyrann Mathieu free agency to put the Darius Slay and Kaiser White, Hassan Reddick, our defense will be fire. It gives Jonathan Gannon no excuse to make this defense to a top priority of how far it could go. So it's gonna put Gannon on the hot seat this year. Oh yeah, if they ended up getting Tyrann Mathieu before or after the draft, plus getting Gardner or Derek Stingley. Oh, yeah. And adding another defensive lineman, too, I think it would be fantastic. Miguel says that's all 500 is talking about. Sears says, I'd be happy with moving up, taking Sauce and taking Sauce and taking a QB. They say Eagles should draft a corner and linebacker first round, draft wide receiver second. No, he did not. No, he did not. Yo, that's not real, dude. That's not real. No. No, that's not real. He screenshotted like something that says your order is in. You should have it by April 30th. No, there's no way. He's lying. That's not a receipt. That's no. There's no way. Oh man, Dave says, "Do you think we trade out of the first round altogether for a ton of picks?" I can see them trading back. He didn't buy it. He is BSing me right now. He's bullshitting right now. Here it says they're not lying. I just checked. He is a loser. Euro says, could this Matt Corral thing be a smokescreen to get the other QB needy teams to bite? Anything could be. Yeah, sure, of course. Eagle says, listen, I'm not getting my hopes up for Debo, and this team not least interested in Debo is crazy that the front office is some lazy. Miguel says, JJ is a loser 100%. GG says he ordered it. He just showed the receipt on stream. He's bullshitting. He's bullshitting. He's not. It's not real. Plus, it doesn't matter because it's not gonna. He just messaged me. He just messaged me again. He sent me another picture of Matt Corral. He didn't order it. I don't believe he ordered that. There's no way. 500 ordered you a jersey. I doubt it. Joey, we hosted a linebacker visit. Oh, yeah, no, we got Christian Harris. That's great. I mean, that's good news. I mean, look, if they go in the second round and get Christian Harris, I am not complaining at all. I'm not complaining whatsoever. He didn't get me. John says, who do you want with our first selection in the first round? I want to trade it for Sauce or get Stingley and draft Jordan Davis or Devontae Wyatt. Most likely Jordan Davis. Yeah, dude, it's not a receipt, dude. It's not a receipt. It just says your order is in. You should get it by April 30th. When your order is done processing, we'll email. Yeah, I don't know. Hell says, please, all defense in the first and Christian Watson in the second. Believe it. Mitch says, Sirianni just talked about valuing the high IQ guys. Corral scored a 15 out of possible 50 on the Wonderlic test. That's the lowest in the year's draft. I doubt Philly takes him. There's actually a real test like that. I hope it's fake. Expected on the 26th to the 29th. This fucking guy, I swear to God. GG says he wants you guys to wear it. Is he serious? And it says you can't wrap your ankle with it. Icing up with Corral. Guy just says he got it live on the stream. There's no way, dude. That's not a receipt. That's just he could have just found a text saying your order is in. I don't know. I don't know. He said he got you a red Chinese knockoff Matt Corral jersey. He says, well, what he showed me before, it was like 50. I think it was like $50 for it. It's like a red jersey that's like $50. Yeah, new Matt Corral 3XL Ole Miss Rebels college custom stitched football jersey men's $49.95 plus free shipping. So I think he went on eBay. I think he ordered it on eBay from what it looked like, if that's what he did. Miller said it's better than getting a Rager jersey. Chris Scott says, Shakes, I did a mock PFF, and Lloyd was there at 44 and Dean was there at 51. Mike says he said he seriously bought it in red. He says, I want to know what's up with Honey Badger. We making no moves. You're going to have to join his stream now. Corey said he really did order it. Andrew says he probably misspelled Corral, too. Fred says, sad calling someone's child a loser. Didn't even meet the guy. What? Yank says, congrats on the Corral jersey. Richard Henny, what's going on, man? Super Chase, he got you a jersey. He's live on the stream and did it. I was in there. Why would he waste his money? Why would he waste his money on that? I don't know. Mike says he said you gotta wear it during the draft till he gets picked. Brad says Joey, wear it on the draft night. Philly gonna jinx it. Andrew says if it's Chinese, careful when you burn it. That thing is 100% poison. Bale says P500 says don't worry, he can get your address. Yeah, he's gonna literally just message me and be like, "Hey, what's your address?" Easy Money says Shakes in the FC2 jersey. Oh, what did you do to him, man? What did you brainwash him for? Someone's got to send Joey a JJ jersey. Bro, I'm telling you. Get on Philly Founder stream, Joey. Gianni says you got a nice jersey coming for you, buddy. Cash says you're definitely going to end up wearing it. I was there too. It's real, believe it. Naruto voice. Jeremiah says, well, guess you're going to have to switch teams or whoever drafts Corral because it's better not be here. He says, great content plus easy money will be happy. Hashtag Golden Corral. Eagles gang. Philly really loves Matt Corral as he bought a $50 jersey. Yeah, that's the one he bought then. The one I'm looking at right now. He bought himself one too. Luke said, we know what you're wearing on draft night. He says, Matt Rocket arm Corral to the moon. Danny says, have a feeling Sirianni is going to be a beast head coach next season. And says, what sort of blackmail crap does Easy Money have on 500? PS5 P500 is sending a copy of a receipt. Yeah, we'll see. Till I see it. Gigi says, Easy Money, get everyone on that Matt Corral train. Easy should be a sports agent. Who did I do? Said order 500 Drake London jersey. That's what I should do. Seriously, Matt Corral, a college tape. I should order him a Derek Barnett jersey. John says, yo, so I have some connections to the front office. I get the inside info. Tyron has a nice offer from us. Definitely looking to move up in the draft. He was going to say he bought it just for you. He might say Joey 500 got one for himself too. Fred says, for content, Joey, he's wasting his money for content. Philly Big Dog says, Philly 500 wants to know how I stream live together with you, Joey Shakes. Oh, my God. He said you guys are going to be Corral twins on draft night. I think this is all bullshit, but we'll see. And John said, I'm watching two streams at once, yours and Philly's. Andrew says, time to send Philly 500 and Marcus Smith. That'd be a good one, too. Mike said this could go horribly wrong if Eagles go a trade up to go get him. Jalen Hurts is a strong, independent, beautiful black man. Big Al says, send P500 a JJ. I would send him a Derek Barnett jersey. That would be like my main thing. So now you got to make him the custom regular. Tommy says, yo, Howie really can't just admit his mistake. JJAW about to get cut at wide receiver. Now he wants to try tight end straight up. Yeah, because now there's more spots available. It's wide open at tight end number 2 now. So now to keep him on the roster just gives him a whole nother shot to be on this roster now. Nate Gary would be a good one too. You're right. Vladimir says Jalen Hurts is strong, independent, beautiful black man that will fight the power and win. T-Barry says it's not BS, bro. He did get it. Joseph says Eagles trade up to 6 with the 6th pick in the NFL draft. Eagles draft Matt Corral. Ryan sent him a Derek Barnett jersey. It would be perfect, dude. Sayer says if Philly Farmer got a Matt Corral jersey, get him a Nelson Aguilar jersey. Gianni says I've been in contact with 500 as well. Miguel says, man, the jinx is in. Damn. Garrett Wilson, I would definitely love. There's just 500 Howie Roseman number 1 jersey. Guys, Joseph says how he really ordered the jersey. Eagles, I will send you an Aguilar jersey to send to 500. Oh my God. How would y'all feel if Philly trade up to 6, Sauce to gone at 4, and Philly selects Garrett Wilson at 6? I would be totally fine with it. I'd be fine with it because I think Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams are 2 top 10 picks this year. So the guy said they really forcing JJ like them let him go. Donnie says Pickens as Michael Thomas 2.0. Mike Renzi says you'll be like that Step Brothers movie with Matt Corral jerseys. Hill says might as well break out the Mike Mamula jersey. Philly fan D said, what up, bud? 6 days till the draft. Have no idea what other teams are going. Mocks all over the place. Uriel says, I don't like this crowd talk at all, but great QB draft out. Ole Miss was Eli Manning, so if he gets us 2 Super Bowls, then I wouldn't mind. But huge if and don't want it. Send him a Nate Gary jersey. Joe says, if we draft him, I can't wait to see your reaction. I'm going to rip the jersey off. I'm going to rip the jersey. I'm going to rip it. I'm going to literally take it like Hulk Hogan and rip that shit in 2 pieces. Brad says, are you still watching his? Yeah, I have his on. It's on right now. He's bullshitting. He's bullshitting. I'm gonna talk to we have the Philly shakedown tomorrow. I'm bullshitting. He's definitely gonna be bullshitting that whole thing. A. Pierce is another Cooper Kupp, but faster. Alec Pierce from Cincinnati, dude, he is a beast. That's 6'4", over 200 pounds, runs a 4.33. Really good. But we're coming close to the hour mark right now. We have 62 in the chat. Thank you so much for joining today and, going back and forth between me and 500 today. So, guys, haven't subscribed, new to the channel, please subscribe. Like the stream if you guys haven't. We stream every single day. I'll try not to stream the same time he is because I know, people are, kind of want their separate streams, but or not separate streams, but, people like to watch one at a time. So, I didn't know he was streaming at this time at all. So, definitely I'll text him later on today to see what he's doing. But we'll have the Philly shakedown tomorrow anyway. So I will still stream earlier tomorrow, and we'll get something done. So Mitch says, did you listen to a leaked conversation from AJ Brown, Debo? Yeah, it was leaked phone call. It sounds like AJ Brown wants out as well. Yeah, I mean, from the tweets that you see, AJ Brown's tweets that he's been putting out the past couple weeks, it's been kind of crazy, man. Bill says he's going to get it autographed by Matt Corral, too. Tom said, imagine Aguilar, Rager, and JJAW on the same team. Aaron says, oh, man, send him a FedEx jersey or a Stinkston jersey. Eagles Gang says, Joey 500 said he's going to order himself a jersey so y'all can be matching. I think he's bullshitting. He's bullshitting. Gigi said, I love Pickens in the second. Berg says, I'm not for trading up for receiver. Only players I want to trade up is Sauce and Hamilton. I think that's why we haven't signed Tyron yet. Hill says, seriously, who puts a wide receiver time project that 53-man roster? That's just embarrassing. It is. Corey said, you should send Philly Drake London pictures in a jersey. Suo says, shakedown tomorrow. Yeah, shakedown will be tomorrow. The Philly shakedown with 500 will be tomorrow on my channel tomorrow. So he'll be here tomorrow. Easy money. Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow to unravel this whole thing of what's going on. So might as well keep it a mystery until tomorrow night. Definitely. Let's see here. Easy money, just still not giving up. Trent says, who do you think will be top 3 picks? Who do you think the top 3 picks are? It just matters really by position, really. I mean, I could say top 3 picks in this draft this year. I'd say Ahmad Sauce Gardner is definitely one. Aiden Hutchinson is definitely one. Jameson Williams probably another position as well. Jameson Williams definitely going to be a top player this year. I think even coming off the injury, he's going to be a top player this year. So I think those are the top 3 in the draft as of right now. Send him a Dallas area. Daniel says, thank God the Eagles traded out the first. Otherwise, how he could have drafted Corral, London, McFluffy, Nightmare, and start a new insurrection. Chris says, Shakes, before the draft, you and Phil should do a trivia game with your subscribers. It should be Eagles draft picks from 2000 to 2021. That would be interesting. Tom said, if we were picking an 18, we have drafted a wide receiver yet. If Traylon Burks is the last stud on the board, would you consider drafting Pickens over him or 18 too early? 18's a little too early for Pickens. If you're going 18 for a wide receiver, you're picking Burks, you're picking I don't know who's else going to be available wide receiver wise. So if you move up for a corner or pick a defensive tackle at 15, if you move up, trade up, or stay at there at 15, and you want to go 18 wide receiver, I don't know. It's going to be Treylon Burks. If they don't want Burks, then they can move back. I don't know if Jameson Williams or Garrett Wilson. It's going to be Olave or Burks there. If you want to get Pickens, I would just move back. I think it's a little bit of a reach to go get him. He still sending me fucking pictures. He's still sending me pictures. He's still typing right now. Just watch. Oh, maybe he's not. Never mind. Maybe he's not. I understand or send him Watkins jersey. Hill says, here's his thought. What if Sauce is available at 6, but Carolina wants Hurts and picks? Do we roll with Minshew on a bridge year? But Carolina wants. I mean, look, I'd be fine with it. I mean, I'd be totally fine with it if that's what they want to do. But if they were able to give us some picks, totally fine with it. But we need something in return for Hurts as well. So Fred says Joey incoming Corral pick coming for 500. I already got 2. I already got 1 already. So, oh man, send him a jersey like that one where a guy listed every Browns QB except make it Howie bust. Philly says, does Debo concern you long term? I guess with injuries maybe, and I don't know how teams are going to use him as just a pure wide receiver. Maybe Tillman says get him an Aguilar jersey. He hates him. Like says Philly says Barnett jersey would be bad. He can burn it. He can't burn it because it's an Eagles jersey. Dave says, did you hear anything about Jacksonville taking calls to trade out of first pick? I don't think they're trading out. I mean that I'd be kind of surprised. I don't think that's going to happen. But Chris says, any questions? What pick was Lane Johnson drafted? What year? I don't even know what draft that was. Aaron says, wait, is Easy Money secretly a 500 burner account? Brand says, someone just said if the Eagles make the NFC playoffs, he would think about wearing a Barnett jersey. Brand said, my favorite draft pick ever was Danny Watkins. Septide says, Matt Corral is the future Eagles Hall of Fame. Oh, man. Ridiculous. He just texted me another picture. God damn. He's not stopping. It's just, is he like really interested in Matt Corral? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Philly fan says 2013. Fred Flores says this is actually kind of fun going back and forth. Says Danny boy, you just wanted to fight fires, not D lineman. Tommy says bring back the local combine. Philly needs another Vince Papale, but Philly 500 Nelson Aguilar jersey. I would totally do it. Oh my god, this is just crazy, bro. $500 is actually screwing with you, and it's delightful. I don't know if he is. People are telling me and then he sent me a receipt for a jersey. Now he sends me a picture of Kenny Pickett. What is going on? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Now he sent me pictures of Kenny Pickett. What the hell is going on? It's like now he's starting to. Jesus Christ. I'm here for the Matt Corral comments. Suo says, I feel like we're the only team that has to prepare for everything. Yeah, it's definitely true. I feel like, I mean, look, every team has to prepare for the worst, but we really have to prepare for the worst. Glee says, with 15 move up for Sauce. If Jordan Davis isn't there at 18, move back for Devontae Wyatt, either wide receiver, safety. I totally agree with that. I agree with it. He'll get you a Pickens jersey too. Joe said he has not a low-key man crush on the guy. Andrew says you'll have the collection of awful QB college jerseys. The only QB jersey I have is Mike Vick. I think Michael Vick and Nick Foles are the only two jerseys I own as of right now. And I don't have a new Nick Foles jersey. I have an old Nick Foles jersey and an old Michael Vick jersey. So I actually have the Reebok versions of those jerseys. I haven't bought a quarterback jersey in so long. Tommy says the Jags are going to overthink the number one pick. Hopefully their pick helps you out. Dave says Corral is T.Y. Detmer reborn. This is going to be interesting. Oh my God. This is going to be interesting today. I mean, we have less than a week. We're almost here. It's going to be freaking crazy. It's going to get nuts. I'm really excited, guys, about this draft. I really am excited. Joseph says he has a not so low-key man crush on the it's all right, Matt. Don't worry. It's all right, Matt. Don't worry about it. It's just we're having like a scuffle right now because of Matt Corral, so don't worry about it, Matt. It's all good. John's good. John's good. What he says, Howie Roseman world we just living in at Philly. Uriel says, I bought a Wentz jersey, then a year later traded. Yo, George, what's going on, man? Harry said, what's up? Joey Shake, 6 more days till we take Olave and Booth. I'd be totally fine with that, dude. If that's what we're getting in the first round, I am all on board for it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're having fun. We're just having fun. I mean, we're always having fun regardless, but tell 500 that he's going to be on my next thumbnail. Tommy says, you think Howie will let JJAW go if he gets beat out at tight end, or you think he'll find a place for him on practice squad? Been time to move on. George says, when y'all do streams at the same time, I'd be switching back and forth. No, you're all good, man. Mike said, what's no Sam Bradford jersey? Zachary says, Matt Corral is a ding and dunk QB with 18 interceptions the last 2 seasons. I don't know, man. I think there is a possible it is definitely possible to it's definitely possible they could get it done. They could get it done. They could trade. They could sign a quarterback in this draft. It really doesn't surprise me. Just think about it. They have these 2 first-round picks for next year, but we don't know what they're for. Are they for a new quarterback if Jalen Hurts doesn't work out, or is this really for, the Eagles taking a quarterback this year, having him sit behind Jalen Hurts if it's Matt Corral, and then building around Matt Corral next year, if that's the case? Don't use the word possible, QBs. George says, where did all this Matt Corral? It came from Philly 500 and his channel and his chat. Pretty much. I didn't start any of this. I just will never understand the obsession with Corral. I don't know. What's good, Shakes? Love the show. You think Howie would trade back to 10 for KC, Tennessee, or KC on draft day, or backdoor deal for Debo? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, if it's going to take a king's ransom, whatever the hell that means, it could be almost anything at this point. I mean, I don't think the Eagles are going to be that. I don't think the Eagles even have interest right now. I mean, I've heard Green Bay and the Jets are like the top 2 teams that probably would make a big trade because they need number 1 receivers like badly. They've been trying to get receivers all year in free agency. So he says, hey, Joey, how do you like Kenny Pickett picture? Yeah, he sent me it. I don't get why. If it's Matt Corral for 2 days straight, he's been sending me pictures since 6 o'clock in the afternoon since yesterday. Yes, it is true. JV Football says Eagles front office views Matt Corral's hand. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I mean they probably think he's probably the. Yeah, I mean they have to rank these quarterbacks this year. They probably think Matt Corral is the best out of this whole draft. Probably. He told us you love Corral. I will go over the text messages. I have never, ever, ever said that. Thomas Dickerson, that'd be Kelsey's replacement. We don't need to draft center, maybe guard. To be honest with you, I wouldn't move Dickerson to center. I wouldn't. I'd keep him at left guard next to Mulata. I mean, I think that tangent on the left side is perfect. I wouldn't move him. I think they should just try to figure it out, whatever they do. So Don says that JJ position switch was about damn time. Yeah, but it's like it just gives him an excuse because there's no depth at tight end right now. But so he's like automatically going to make the roster unless I hope he doesn't have a good preseason game. If he has a bad preseason game and still makes the team or doesn't flash anything at that position, I don't know. I really don't know. I fucking hope not. Howie guaranteed he ain't taking Corral in the first, came to Philly because it's a possibility he's available in the second. Joseph says the Eagles pick is in and they select Matt Corral. Matt says Joey never said he loves any of these QBs in the draft. I can tell you that much. Yeah. Matt knows me more than, and Matt's one of my top moderators because I know him personally and we talk a lot. So he knows I'm not into Matt Corral at all. So not saying he doesn't have talent, but you know. It's somehow other Linderbaum falls 51. No, it's next to impossible. Would he be too valuable? Yeah, probably. I mean, I can see them taking. I can really see them taking him because then you got to figure out like where he's got to play. You can't just draft him and have him sit. So you have to try to cross train him at right guard if you can. You know, Isaac Somalo's coming back too. So what are they going to do with him? You know, he's making a good little penny. He's not expensive this year, but you know, Somalo's a starter. You know, I'm not big on his pass protection, but his run blocking is pretty good. There says, yo, Joey, would you take Matt Corral 15? No, I would not. Don said, what's the problem with expensive? They better be trying to figure out how to top into his potential. It's better than cutting him and giving up. It's the last year of his contract too. So it is what it is. Like I just, at this point, it is what it is. He sent me Matt Corral in a Eagles jersey. This guy. Desmond said Desmond Ridder and Sam Howell better than Corral. Philly fans says 500 pissed, ignoring his man love for Corral. Text said, I want Sauce so bad. People have him as a Ramsey type. I think he's going to be better, dude. I think he's going to be better. George said, I just hope Howie doesn't overthink this draft, thinks he's smarter than his scout group, drafts Trent McDuffie and Drake London. Earl says, am I the only one who buys snacks and drinks of the draft night like it's a Super Bowl, so I'm pumped for this draft. Matt says, I honestly don't believe that Howie or any of this front office believes in Hurts as the guy. Just saying. Bro, Sauces we're trading up to number. He's definitely worth trading up for. I mean, 100%. Definitely worth trading up for. As of right now. No doubt about it. I'd totally make the move. Totally, I would make the move. I wouldn't mind it. Let's see here. Texas, what are your chances of trading up for Sauce? I think there's a good chance, but where he's going to land, I don't know. I hear that if he's going to land at number 3 at the Texans, that's going to be a problem. So, I mean, that's going to be a big problem. What's going on here? What? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. My foot is killing me today. I have to do some other stuff today. I'll have a video channel membership out for tomorrow. I don't want to leave, but I kind of have to. I got some stuff to do today. So I want to go for an hour anyway. We went over an hour 14 minutes. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll figure out when, he's streaming tomorrow. We'll be on the Philly Shakedown tomorrow night regardless. Tomorrow, and I know he's BSing about that Matt Corral jersey because, definitely not going to happen. So, other than that, that's pretty much it. You guys subscribe, like the stream if you guys haven't, and we'll be back on the next. Yeah, I already got his picture. Of Matt Corral in an Eagles jersey. I already got it. So, yeah, you too, man. We'll be back tomorrow for another stream, and then we'll have the Philly Shakedown. So we'll have 2 streams tomorrow. So be a lot of fun. All right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. Tell 500 that he's totally BSing about that jersey, but we'll be back tomorrow. All right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. See you later. Peace.